and the body down low to score points in the paint.
So we're underway here, the third quarterfinal matchup of the night. Kansas City knocked off Chicago State in the first game, and then we had New Mexico State beat UTRGV, and I might see who's the participant for semifinal number 2 here for this game. And Seattle U with possession here.
A quick early foul on Josie Williams.
Harris Sanders bursted onto the scene. She was the freshman of the year, and now here it is, her senior season, misses on the jumper. Inside, doesn't fall. Second chance. Here's Carvalho. Very good player for Dan Nielsen. Going inside. Here's Holland, some contact.
Exceptional defense right there by Alves. Great job staying vertical, didn't lean in, didn't try to swipe at the ball.
9:01 here to play. First quarter, still scoreless.
Chalk it up to a little tightness. Some nerves maybe.
Open look inside, and the bucket is good. Eve Brazlis, the sophomore from Australia. Gritty, undersized player, first 2 points of the game. 8.5 minutes here in the first quarter. The 7-2 matchup. Williams with the rebound.
A good drive there. Wasn't able to finish. Nice need. Nice move. Shows your ability to put it on the floor at 6'2". That creates problems.
This is the 18th game in this series. Seattle U controls the overall series 11-7. Doesn't get the bounce that time. A second chance. That's Williams. 8 minutes here. 2-zip, still Utah Valley out in front. Here's Holland. Carvalho, it was blocked. That was Murphy with the shot block. Just her 6th on the season. Alves inside, off the glass, and it's good. Joanna Alves, the senior from Portugal.
That's a beautiful touch right there with the turnaround jumper off the glass.
One of 5 seniors, and that's Murphy with another
shot. Plays solid defense, finishes the play.
Blocked again from behind. No call. That was Vice Neat. Quickly back at the other end. Crawford, the Hawaii transfer. Team leader. Doesn't score a ton, but does all the little things.
It's a nice finish with the left hand. Able to squeeze through and get to the bucket.
Brazos was calling for it. She's got some space in the interior a few times.
Murphy's kind of losing track of where she is on her back cuts. She scored on that earlier in this game.
Offensive foul going to be called on.
Really good call.
Time for our keys to the game, brought to you by Geico, saving you money on car insurance.
UVU is going to have to do a really good job defending the arc. Seattle U had 11 made threes in their 2 matchups.
Alves just off the mark there.
And for Seattle U, they're going to need to be strong on the glass. They've been out rebounded 83-69 in the 2 matchups with Utah Valley.
No, that's quite the disparity. Able to get inside again is Brazlis. They're going to have to do a better job on her. She's getting some wide open looks.
Yeah, I think the defender's really losing track of where she is, turning her head, staring at the basketball. Look at Alves with a great touch again.
Good start by Joanna. Here's Holland. Had it taken away almost. Gets it to Josie. Brazlis so active inside.
Early on, very active, 10 points a game averaging. She keeps this pace up. She's going to have herself a nice afternoon.
That shot off the mark by Crawford. Utah Valley looking to take the lead. Carvalho to Williams. Back to Carvalho. Too strong on that baseline jumper.
You know, early on, it's a good sign for the Redhawks is you watch Kamara Sanders, just like we saw with Gia Pack with New Mexico State, doesn't try to force the issues. These are players that can score, but they don't try to force it. They allow it to come to them, and that's a great sign when your leader is doing the right stuff on the floor.
Oh, Sanders, what a nifty drive. Senior from Redding, California, talked about it, WAC Freshman of the Year back in 2017. Over 1,400 points, how about that?
The ability to use both hands is so underrated. You see her there going to the left, off the dribble, and the finish.
Free ball doesn't fall. And once again picked up by Crawford. Alvish for three.
And I felt like that was going in. That's how well she's shooting the ball right now. Not necessarily the shot that you want out of your post player.
She's a 42% three-point shooter as Brazos gets the roll.
Reeves having herself a quarter. 8 points.
4 of 6 shooting. Deep three by Sanders. She knew it, and she got it back, but missed it. A whistle and a foul. Has been providing tires with unbeatable quality at unmatched value. Whenever the vehicle and whatever the terrain, Hercules Tires invites you to ride on our strength. For a retailer near you, visit HerculesTires.com. Utah Valley looking to take the lead. And nearly a turnover. It will be a turnover.
Another offensive in that category. 11-5 on the glass early. Not a good sign for the Redhawks.
Either team shooting the ball particularly well. Seattle U 4 of 12, that's 33%. Utah Valley 4 of 11, 36% so far in this game. Murphy misses. Offensive rebound. Putback does not fall by Bedoya. Able to get it back though for Seattle U.
Good scrap, good effort. Bedoya just needs to use the glass there. That's little things.
As Sanders shows you how to use the glass. 2 more for Kamira Sanders.
She's got such an explosive first step and quickness. Really tough to deal with her out in open space, man to man.
Carvalho. Here's Holland attacking the defense, able to draw the foul.
Leading and scoring for Utah Valley. The only scorer now.
Started for the last couple of years. For a short breather, tied up at 10. Holland, incidentally, has also scored over 1,000 points. Carvalho with a rebound. We're going to have a foul on Janessa. A 4-2 WAC tournament record. Had that terrific run a couple of years ago. Went to the WAC championship and won it. Williams in the paint. Got a real nice look and good finish over the 6'3 Alvish.
That team was loaded. You got Kamara Sanders coming on. Alexis Montgomery was phenomenal.
That was a fun team to watch. Had some good games in that tournament. Threes just short that time by Sneak.
She's getting really good looks. Just not falling.
Holland on the drive. A whistle and a foul underneath. Alvish picks up just her first personal 14 foul to slow down a little bit on her free throw attempts. Makes them both. The lead is 4 for Utah Valley. The Wolverines 2-6 all time in the WAC tournament. Oh,
Great
nice
up and under.
move, Alvish, but she can't finish.
Great up and under. Gets Josie Williams off her feet.
Here comes Carvalho down the lane.
Going away with a double dribble there.
Weisstein drains the three. You talked about the looks, how she's been getting good looks. This time she's able to capitalize.
Knocks it down off the nice pass. Getting good minutes, solid minutes from Bedoya. Running the show. She could have taken that ball in for a shot, but circled back to get a better shot for a teammate.
Williams. That beat the ball team. Let's bring in Rachel. She's got more of the coronavirus and how it's affected Seattle U.
Thanks, Michael. Lots of universities around the United States have started to cancel classes and move them all to online. Seattle U was one of the first ones to do so. And Coach Susie Barcombe said that if she would have known that they were going to cancel in-person classes, she would have had the team travel straight from Vegas from Kansas City so that they could study for their finals. Seattle U is on the quarter system, so right now they're in the middle of finals and having to Skype in to take these finals. Michael?
Can you imagine that? Thank you, Rachel. Good report. I mean, you're trying to focus on extending your season, but you also have to worry about your grades and turning in papers, and everything is done online now.
Just one more thing to throw in the mix.
Yeah.
To help you focus or force you to focus.
Carvalho had it taken away. Will be Seattle U ball. Sanders on the bench. Getting inside. Here's Joanna. Oh,
nice.
The dream shake. And it goes
That
in.
Did you just go Hakeem? That was awesome right there, partner. I loved it. Hakeem Olajuwon right there, down low by Alvish.
Alvish is impressive.
She is.
Part of 5 seniors for Seattle U and Coach Barcombe. Have a ton of experience in the postseason. They went to the NCAA tournament.
Got to meet that Oregon team that was extremely good.
Yeah.
With a freshman that is now a senior and a dominant player, Ryan Esky.
Jumper off the mark by Murphy. Three-point Seattle U lead. Williams. This is Grange. Missing on the jumper.
It's a nice little tap back there by Janessa Bedoya. Giving it to her big, down low.
Crawford. Deep three, Alvish, and it's good. How about her reaction? Joanna Alvish is having a game here in this first half.
That's just too easy a look. Her shot is too nice for that. Shooting 40% from beyond the arc, as you mentioned earlier, Michael. Can't give up that kind of look.
That went glass first.
And what have you noticed? The rebounds are starting to balance themselves back out. Just a three rebound difference.
A season series with these two teams. As Murphy will have a seat on the bench. 6-point game. Carvalho had it knocked away by Alvish.
Should have just took that one up. She had the lane.
Sanders misses.
Good rebound by Grassless. And way to stay physical with the ball. Lots of hands reaching. She did a nice job staying physical with it.
She had such a brilliant first quarter. Speaking of Rasmus. Instead, they go to the post player Williams, Josie Williams, out of West Haven, Utah. Played last season And really, she has no peers in the conference in terms of size. I mean, Soriano, 2009 to 2013, then came from BYU, where he was there for the past 5 seasons. Another turnover.
To add to a lead or to close a gap from a lead, you got to value these possessions, especially in a one-and-done situation. One win or one loss and you're out. You got to value every possession.
Finway turning it over. Approaching 6 minutes. Williams. Brazos turned it over.
You without a turnover in that first quarter, now up to 3 just like that in the second.
Montoya has come back into the game for Coach Barkham. Sanders. Too strong on that layup.
Second time she's done that, but you can't give her that much space. Live with her beating you with the jump shot. Don't let her drive the basket. She's so dangerous.
That was too easy that time for Utah Valley. Sohail, the junior from El Paso, Texas.
Talking about too easy. That looked like they were in layup lines, didn't it?
And here comes Holland. Missed on the layup. Brazos able to get it back for Utah Valley.
That's one of those situations where Coach was talking about, Coach Nielsen, where he just wants her to slow down. Just slow down and make the shot. Take your time.
Points the team's high scores, respectively, here in this first half. Williams, a contested interior bucket. That was scored over Alvish.
Beautiful left hand finish. Took the contact.
Vice Neat misses on the 3. Crawford, another rebound. Sanders had a really good meeting, the second meeting in Seattle, and she knocks down the jumper.
25 points is a pretty good meeting, right?
1,400 career points. Just a marvelous player. Holland. That was a tall order to go up against Alvish as well on the help defense.
Should have been better served to bring that one back out. Get a better shot.
Going inside to Murphy. Vice Neat for 3. Susie Barkham has to love that. She felt confident that Sanders would be productive and that Alvish would be productive, and she wanted that third score to be Vice Neat. That's a big-time 3 for Seattle U. Whistle and a foul off.
That goes without saying. She wanted, going back to Coach's point, wanted Vice Neat to be that third scorer. She needed her to be that third scorer for them to have success. Feeling healthy.
Coming off that broken foot. And a chance.
What a nice move underneath.
Makes good on eyebrow raiser here early.
Talk about 17, just numbers. Just a couple games back. Who knows? A couple close game losses here and there. This is a good team with experience.
Brazos misses on that interior jumper. Yeah, I mean, they made that run a couple years ago, and, the core of that team is back here, so they've got a ton of experience.
Along with a 6'3" scorer right there, Vice Neat.
Alvish misses on the 3. Carvalho. Here's Holland. Deep 3 by Jordan Holland. The senior able to knock it in.
Big time. It's her first field goal. Knocked down 4 free throws already, but the big 3.
Murphy will try to answer that back. Front rim. Sohail with the rebound. On Holland, she averages 12.7 per game. That's tops for Utah Valley. Also 6 rebounds. Sohail in the lane. Able to drop. They have Sohail, the junior, at the charity stripe. Oh. Coach Nielsen says she's a streaky shooter. 1 of 2. Down to a 4-point advantage for Seattle U.
That's a nice way of saying she's got to put more jumpers up this offseason.
Well, that was way too easy for Janessa Bedoya.
Crafty, so crafty. Playing big minutes.
This is her 18th appearance. She averages about 6 minutes a game, less than 2 points a game. And they're going to count on her for this quarterfinal matchup with Utah Valley. 3 on the way, rimming out.
A great board.
Crawford couldn't pay it off, but here another second chance opportunity, and once again it's Bedoya. I guess that Kansas City game gave her a ton of confidence. Empty trip, but a couple of looks at it for Seattle U. 6-point game. Under a minute here in this first half. Carvalho. Sohail unable to hit the jumper.
A lot of jump shots. No one getting to the bucket. Seattle U doing a really good job of forcing tough shots.
And a turnover committed by, So it gives Utah Valley, well, let's have a look at it. Hey, well, we play on. Sohail trying to get it inside. Carvalho's been quite offensively, that rimming out. Murphy with the board, and now Seattle U can play for the final shot.
Well, one and done again. Brazos will not take that top of the key jumper.
Vice Neaton misses on the 3, and time. But I also need to prepare for some of the games tomorrow too. So hopefully I'll have some time to do that after this game. But we'll check out the action on ESPN Plus, of course. Alvish, here's Crawford inside. Lost it going up. Carvalho with a good rebound. See if she gets more offensive here in this first half. Oh, had it taken away by Crawford.
Crawford's just giving her some trouble on the other end. Maddock. Carvalho.
Coach Barkham said, yeah, Sanders getting the on the all-defensive team was well-deserved, but she thought Crawford really takes probably the other team's best guard on the defensive end. This one knocked away. I think it'll stay with Utah Valley that week of the 6th. Haven't seen her get it going, and she turns it over to Crawford.
10 turnover.
Alvish running the floor, but couldn't finish. She looked at her hand.
She looked at, are you serious? That shot?
Williams in the paint. Jump hook won't fall.
It's a good look.
Sanders.
Nothing wrong with making Alvish have to play defense. You have to do that.
Off balance. Doesn't fall. Williams with the tip. Oh, right to Sanders, who draws the foul.
That's a heads-up play.
She has over 230 steals, said. That is the active leader in the conference. Eight and a half here to play in the third. Carvalho and Sanders pleased. Carvalho misses on the first.
We're able to hold it up. Bedoya did a nice job of running the show, keeping things going.
Yeah, Sid, that's a good point. 11 minutes for Bedoya. A couple of second chance opportunities. Distributed the ball pretty well. They'll need her to do that again here in the third quarter. Weissneet misses on the three. Pressure by Seattle U. Sohail able to bring it up. Got any issue?
Cavallo should take advantage of this opportunity in front of her. She could beat Nagoya off the dribble.
Alvin.
That's just tough when you're big down low and someone's just driving down into the abyss with nowhere to go. And welcome back to the game.
So Alvish picks up, I believe, her second personal.
Two of your stars on the bench. Foul trouble.
Just a 3-point Seattle U lead. It'll stay with the Redhawks.
Good possessions. And good shots. But who are they going to lean to for that offense? Courtney Murphy's got to step up. Crawford can step up.
Crawford in the lane, left it short. Holland with the rebound.
Great move, though. Unable to finish.
Carvalho for three. Knocks it in. Big shot, and it's tied up at 31.
Question is do you risk it, getting your playmakers back in the game?
Yeah, how long do you sit Sanders and Alvish? They got just under 7 minutes here in the, that'll help. Weissneet hits on that corner three, and Seattle U back up three. But, you've got 6:40 left, and your two, top offensive producers are on the bench.
I think as long as you can continue to throw jabs. We have Sanders guard Grassless. Oh, you got to go if you're Cavallo. You got to go. Sanders is back on the floor with 3 fouls.
Grassless again inside. 1-point game. Approaching 6 minutes. And Weissneet, Tris.
Yeah, Michael, lots going on with the coronavirus. The NBA has just announced that they've suspended their season for right now. They're trying to take the hiatus to figure out what to do next. A lot of conferences as well are now announcing that no fans will be available. As for right now, though, at the Orleans Arena, fans are still welcome. Again, WAC presidents will meet tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. to discuss further information about what to do with this coronavirus. And if you follow us along with WAC Sports, we'll keep you updated on all of those statuses. Michael?
All right, Rachel, thanks for that report. It's just incredible to think of the impact that the coronavirus is having. It's just incredible just to think about it. I'm stunned. Hard to process all of this.
It is, but it's also hard to think about how fast and how quickly it could be all over everywhere. I mean, you got to take precautions.
Here's Sanders with the layup. Of course, we'll have the 4 quarterfinal men's games tomorrow on ESPN+. Sure hope that there can be fans in attendance. Mexico State always draws really well here in WAC Vegas. A whistle and a foul, and at the line. Looking to cut into this deficit. Able to make. Yeah, Sanders still in there, as well as Alvish playing with 3 fouls as Holland misses the second free throw.
In my mind, I jinxed her because I said to myself, she's 5 for 5 from the line.
So you're taking that one. Here's Sanders. Oh, that was so close. And he saw the bench making that blocking call. Sanders
probably could have gone either way on that.
This is the second. 39-34, 4.5 to play, third quarter final matchup of the day. Williams pulls the trigger, and that was way short Sanders comes up with it to Alvish. Alvish got her own miss. Lost it again. Sanders got to be careful.
Holland got a piece of that.
Bedoya. Oh, Alvish going to be called for her fourth. And so now how long will Coach Barcombe go with Alvish? Whoa. Getting serious here in the third.
Huge call. Nearly without smart play by Eve Grassler. She doesn't get the score, but why not attack the center who's dominated the game down low off the dribble? Very smart play.
Got an extra look at it too and still couldn't convert. Weissneet misses on the three. A rebound by Grange.
Courtney Murphy still has not scored in this game. Scores 11 points a game, and she is yet to score in this game.
They really wanted her to get going against Utah Valley too. I felt like they had a matchup they could take advantage of, and it just hasn't happened so far. Got 3 minutes left in the third. Crawford. Alvish steps in and goes off the glass. Difficult angle to do that as well. Impressive.
She's got a really nice touch. Really nice touch.
I don't think there's any question she's a pro player. She'll play somewhere next year.
She's really smart, understands the game, and can score.
Big possession, I think, here for Utah Valley to get a stop. Here is Murphy inside. Able to score over Madison Grange.
That's huge. They needed that bucket. But seeing it in person, it's even better than advertised.
Here's Grange. Boy, that is not the best entry pass, and it was knocked away by Murphy.
And Holland's got to do a better job of holding off the defender and accepting that entry pass.
Here's Crawford in the lane. Missed on the layup.
Got to finish that. That's a gimme. Break down the defense, get inside. You got to take your time and finish.
Crawford fell down, got back up. Grange, she turned it over. 6'5" sophomore. Let's see if she can make an impact here in the last minute 20 this third quarter. Alvish is out of the game. Williams, she made that a difficult shot, able to get the rebound.
Good job of not fouling by Josie Williams, knowing that she's playing with 3 fouls. Playing good defense without fouling. It's a hard thing to do. Just got to be careful down on the block.
De Los Santos had it rejected. I think that was Murphy, another block. She's got 3 blocks in this game, I believe. He had 5 coming into the season.
So even when she's not scoring.
Well, you like the length. I mean, she's got
Absolutely.
really good length out there. She's got it here. Clock winding down, 5 seconds. And another turnover. This is for Coach Nielsen. Utah Valley could play for the final shot, but Collins says, nah, I think I'll just hit a 3.
It's a good look right here, right now. She's taking it.
5 seconds. Weissneet with 2. Offensive rebound. Murphy, but she didn't have time to gather. And
when he took this job, he was an assistant under longtime coach Kathy Nixon at Utah Valley from 2009 to 2013. He then took a job at BYU where he became an associate head coach. Michael?
All right, thank you, Rachel. Is very familiar with the Orem-Provo area, Dan Nielsen, I would expect. Graduate of BYU, so he spent his whole adult life there. And he's done a nice job getting the 2 seed for Utah Valley. That's an accomplishment. Had a great start to the conference season as Sanders so crafty.
Just the quickness. You see the defense try to stay in front of her, but she's so quick and has such good control of her body.
She has 12 points. Carvalho misses, but Josie Williams offensive rebound. Puts it up, draws the foul. With the black uniforms this year. They haven't won a game this year in the black uniforms, but the seniors, Steph was well aware of the black uniforms, but the seniors won out, and they went with style. And right now, the black jerseys are leading here against Utah Valley.
We're trying to buck the trend, right? You're over.
I mean, it is a nice look. I do like the look.
Yeah, it's not that intimidation factor.
But 0-6. Chance here for Utah Valley to cut into this. Opening stages here, the 4th quarter. Cortez.
Just give her the lane and let her try to take Sanders off the dribble.
Oh, that rims out. Good look by Brazlis.
Rim unkind. You can't let her get to that left side either.
Nice dribble by Sanders. Lost it going up. I think it hit Utah Valley last, yeah.
Just knows one speed, right? She's 100 miles an hour.
Murphy able to get out of the corner, trying to get it inside, and does. Offensive rebound, second chance paid off by Keogh, the freshman from Australia. Averaging 11 minutes as Holland missed on the 3. Quick shot.
Yeah.
Sanders back the other way. So quick, as you mentioned, said.
I got a timeout. That's just, and UMKC look awesome. They're deep. They've got depth on their team. They play great defense. They share the basketball. It's going to be a fun one.
Utah Valley trailing here in the 4th. Whistle. Stays with Utah Valley here. 7.5 to play. Carvalho just has the 4 points. Here's Cortez. Oh, in and out, hard luck.
That was beyond the men's arc. The white line out there, she was deep.
Sanders, so nice with that dribble, able to draw the foul. Nice comeback by Seattle U to get that one.
Overtime thriller at home.
Seattle, yeah. And Sanders, of course, had a brilliant performance. Makes it good. Boy, she is businesslike.
Well, that move right there was so quick. With that crossover dribble low and explodes. Got to meet her on top side. When she turns right there, Brazlis.
The active steals leader, nothing new. And you know she does that in the workout room quite a bit.
Look at the traps on her.
Oh.
Strong.
What a player. Kamira Sanders. She's got it again.
Good block by Cortez coming over to help.
Holland calling for it. Tough drive, able to draw. Holland hits on the first. makes them both. 6:15 here in the fourth. Now let's see if Utah Valley can make a run. As Seattle U overcame a 15-point deficit in Seattle earlier in the season. Quick shot that was missed.
That's not a good shot. I know you had a good look, but take your time there.
A 2-on-1 offensive foul. Restricted area was. They did a nice job. Only had 2 points for Janessa Bedoya, but she has really had a big impact in this quarterfinal matchup.
Just playing plus minutes, right? No turnovers.
Holland's going to pick up another foul. In for Seattle U. Oh, it's deflected. It's kind of a nonchalant deflection. Sanders, a wild shot. Alvish back in the game.
Sanders gets inside, dribble that thing all the way back out and reset. Get a good shot. Value possessions.
Holland cut off. Cortez. Coach Nielsen, they start off 1-9. What a tough way to begin your coaching career at Utah Valley, but they've been outstanding in conference play. Really since Christmas, they kind of turned the corner, and now they're within 10.
Well, there's so many things, Michael, as you know, go into a new system program come in. You got new offenses, new defenses, terminology, expectations from Coach Nielsen that the ladies need to get up to.
A couple times she's been close to picking off the pass and able to make it happen.
10-point lead, there was a 12-point lead, and now you've had back-to-back empty possessions.
Carvalho just can't find the range here this afternoon. Stuck on 4 points. Minutes leader for this Utah Valley squad, averages 34 minutes a game. Also 4 assists. Bedoya's in trouble, pressured. And timeout called. Going to make another run in the WAC tournament, as she did a couple years ago. Sanders with 4. Murphy has to put up with 3. Offensive rebound by Alvish. And scores off the glass. Joanna Alvish has played a magnificent game here against Utah Valley.
She's been special.
Rasmus misses on the 3. Murphy with the rebound. And it's getting serious now for Utah Valley.
They need stops, and you have to understand, if you're Seattle U, you have to be strong with the basketball. You might not get a call, but they're going to reach. They're going to reach for it, try to steal it. You got to be strong with the ball.
Down to 10. Murphy calls for it in the corner. That just off. Carvalho with the rebound.
I would attack her, keep going. She's got 3 fouls. That's a shooter right there. Cortez has a great stroke. It's a good job by Bedoya to get out on her and cover.
Cortez from the outside. Oh, I'm not sure if she meant to go glass from that angle, but it falls. Big shot. Now can they get a stop as Cortez came over to trap? Seattle U should be in no hurry here. Oh, a dangerous pass. Sanders, the no look to Alvish. Bedoya for 3. Won't fall.
Good look.
Holland now. Cortez calls for it. And Sanders knew it, anticipated it. And what do you know? Another steal for the active steals leader in the WAC.
Yeah, just great hustle. And again, what did I just say? Be strong with the basketball. Oh, that's a carry.
Cortez with 6 points. Clutch. Pressure here by Utah Valley. They need to make some stops and some turnovers here in a hurry. Carvalho.
Now it's about being able to just relax, breathe, and do that right there.
I mean, so natural. It's just got them both. I think she's done that about 1,000,000 times in her career. 55-46. Carvalho down the lane, tough shot, got it to go.
How clutch is that? Just her second field goal.
Sanders able to beat the pressure, goes all the way. What a shot! Very emotional there on the sideline. Love it. Love the passion. Sanders does. Leilani Pete, the sophomore from Arizona, has been very reactive on this end. Cortez, the pull-up three. Holland. Crawford immediately trapped. Here's Sanders playing with 4 fouls. Well done beating the pressure of Utah Valley.
A lot of quickness.
Here's Sanders, tough shot. But Alvish there, she misses it, got it back. And it rolls in for Joanna Alvish.
She's just padding the rebound stats. Picking up a few more.
What a game she is having. Almost got another rebound. Fight for it on the floor. Rasmus.
47 for Seattle U, 41 for Utah Valley.
Cortez lost it. Alvish able to take it away. And run clock here. Sanders.
Maybe a little nervous there for a second.
He thought she is very familiar with the charity stripe. 7 of 10 on the East. Barkham looking to go on another run here in the conference tournament. Came in as the 7th seed, but just really a couple of games removed from tying everybody with that 4th spot in the conference. They felt pretty comfortable and confident coming into this quarterfinal game. Alvish find a guard, and she does. Here's Sanders.
Around the corners.
Utah Valley content not to foul, looks like. And then Cortez with 17 on the shot clock.
The effort. Alvish expected 8 points in that first quarter.
Able to get it back somehow. And now really there's not much difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And this is an eyebrow raiser, I would think, as the 2 seed will go down. And you see the Seattle U cheering squad and Sanders and Alvish